We're going to start lying down because what better what better way is there to begin, or just to just be? I don't know many other ways that I like to be other than lying down. That's not true. Anyway, that was a lot of rambling for just get on your back. And we'll start with a few windshield wiper for the legs, but if you want a few moments to drop into stillness, just take a couple breaths, register where you are, what kind of day you've had. And then when you're ready, you're just going to ease into some of that rocking motion side to side with the legs. And a lot of this is going to be personal preference. So if you want to hang out on one side, you want to linger in that twist. You want to add your own take on it. And give yourself a few more breaths. If you're doing something that requires a second side, you want to get in each side one more time. And then making your way back to center. And you'll come into figure four. Uh, right ankle. Let's do right side first because we're going to add a twist. That'll make it a little easier. So right ankle outside the left thigh, any version, several breaths. So everything tonight should feel very familiar just to keep us grounded, not having to think a lot or make many decisions. Just trying to move that tension out of the body. And for me, the process of grounding and embodying or landing within myself, kind of connecting the brain and the body, begins by noting sensation. And then sometimes I like to put adjectives to the sensation or the energy. And as you're noting, letting the breath deepen, let it swell. Okay, left foot to the ground. You're going to take the shape of the legs to the left in that twist. So right foot finds the ground. If you want, left hand can grab that right ankle. You might stretch out in the opposite direction with the right arm. All right, easing back to center. Maybe a few windshield wipers or pausing just on your back with the knees bent. Hmm. And then we'll take figure four on the left side. Letting that twist, right foot to the ground, legs to the right. Maybe the right hand grabs that left ankle, reach away with the left arm. Okay, undo it. This time you're going to roll over to a side, make your way up to tabletop, and then find a little bit of spinal movement on your own. Cat cow is always my starting point, but then you can jump off from there, add any circles of the hips or the head. Just like you did before, instead of maybe top down, thinking about how you should be moving, just as you start moving, you just lean into those spots that, ooh, there's something interesting or curious there for you. Maybe you're getting that invitation from the body to lean in. Few more breaths. Opening up those doors and windows of the body that might have been closed. Let in some fresh air, some fresh oxygen, some fresh movement, blood flow. Mm. All right, we're going to come off the hands for a moment. We're going to grab our straps and stretch the chest and the shoulders. So you can choose. I'm going to sit on my shins and sit on a block. The mic, so it's not making so much noise. But you could sit with your legs crossed. You could stand on your knees. You could stand up if you've been sitting for many hours. So it's really just a comfortable position and room to take the arms out wide. Glad I said that as I hit the fiddly fig here. And you'll grab your strap or whatever you're calling strap tonight. We've all done this one many times before. It's been a while though for me. I forget how much I like this. So start really generous with your hold, much wider than shoulder width. You just give a little tug out to the sides as you take the strap up overhead and then venturing into that space behind you until you feel that, oh yeah, that pull across the chest, the shoulders, the biceps. And then instead of going all the way down tonight, you're just going to lean into that spot, take as many breaths as you want, and you're going to come forward and release and give those shoulders a break. And you'll do that a few times. With repetition, you might realize, ooh, I can actually choke up a little bit, take a shorter hold of that strap. Or at the top, you can add that side stretch, leaning to one side and then the other. As the strap's going behind you, just make sure you're not pitching forward too much from the ribs or the head. So you anchor that tailbone. Let the ribs slide back, let the chin slide back. Okay, last few moments. If you haven't, maybe venture into a little bit of a side stretch or a little rotation. And then you'll bring that strap forward, set it off to the side. If you want to stretch out the backs of the knees, if you've been sitting like me, you might come back to hands and knees, stretch one leg back at a time. And then we're going to put together the lower body, the upper body, the little stretching sequence. We'll move through it a few times, the first time a little slower, and then we'll move with the breath. Okay, so after you've released the backs of the knees, you're going to come into a seat, and I'll turn to face you. Doesn't matter which way you are, though. You're going to sit with the left shin in front of the right. And in this variation, remember, we like to cross a little bit more at the mid shin versus that tight ankle cross. And you're not pulling the legs in close to you. You're actually being pretty generous, letting the legs move forward. Almost looks like a diamond or an upside down triangle if I look down. Yes, it's not a diamond, it's a triangle. Shapes. If you want to boost yourself up, you might slide a blanket or a pillow underneath the hips. All right, so left shin is in front. You're going to lean forward just a little bit so you can get your fingertips to the ground and add a little rocking motion. So you're swaying side to side. You might put a little more weight into that right hip and then a little more weight into the left hip. And then as you're swaying, hopefully the spine is realizing it can go forward. It has a little more room to reach. So the fingertips might start to crawl forward. You're folding a little more over the legs. But at that first sign of resistance, you stop. We're not about pushing. Not about struggling. You might bow the head, tuck the chin. And then you're going to stay low, but walk over towards your right knee or that left foot. And you'll stretch out a little bit more through the left arm, the left fingertips. You might crawl them along the ground as you anchor that left hip down. Big full breaths around the left lung, lower back. All right, and then we'll take this into a side stretch. So that right hand is going to step out somewhere from the hip. You can be on the palm, you can be down on the forearm. And you'll take the left arm up and over as you lean to the right. And any movement you want to take here. You can move the arm, big sweeping circles. You can rotate the head and the neck. Okay. Take that top arm, the left one, lift it up to the ceiling and turn the palm away from you. You're going to drop your right ear to your right shoulder and then push that left arm down to draw the torso up, but you keep the head tilted to the right. And then that left arm is going to stay somewhere by your side, palm turned towards the floor. And you can move the arm a little bit in front of you, a little behind you, up or down. You can also make those same small adjustments to the position of the head, rotating the chin towards the shoulder, tilting the head back, getting that stretch along the neck. And then grounding both hands. Roll your chin towards your chest first. Let the head be heavy. And then float the head up. All right, we're going to twist to the left. The right hand outside that leg. Left fingertips to the ground behind you. You're going to lift out of the low back. You can use the hands as little kickstands or little anchors to help move the rib cage around. Again, not overdoing it with yourself. Okay, stay in the twist. Take your left arm up and then add a little side stretch to the right. You just lean over on your side. And then that left arm is going to cross in front of the right. So hands are on opposite knees, opposite legs, and you round the back. Feel the shoulder blades spread apart, tuck the chin. And then keep the cross of the arms and lift yourself up into some kind of eagle variation, shoulders, backs of the hands, palms. It's the last thing in this sequence on this side. And squeeze the arms together. Float the elbows. Good. And then release the arms and switch the legs. If you need a moment to stretch them out, give them a little bounce, a little shake. And then right shin in front of the left. We'll take it again in that slow cadence. And then we'll move through it again in a little quicker clip with our breathing. So once you set up the legs, hips feel supported, you're going to lean forward just slightly, fingertips to the ground, and start that rocking motion. As you're rocking, you might walk the hands out, you might fold a little deeper. Maybe, maybe not. And staying in the fold, you're going to walk over towards the left knee, right foot, stretch out with that right arm as you draw back and down through the right hip. Big breaths to fill the right lung, the right waist, the right lower back. And then step that left hand or forearm to the ground outside the hip. Right arm is going to come up and over. You lean to the side. Any movement of the upper body, the movement of the arm, head. And then right arm will come up to the ceiling. You're going to turn the palm away from you. Drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Imagine you're pushing down through a heavy, heavy substance. So as that arm pushes down, it lifts the torso, but your head is still tilted to the side. And then you can move that right arm around, looking for sensation on the side of the neck. You can also move the head, move the jaw. Bringing that right hand all the way down, you'll roll the chin towards your chest before lifting the head. And then twisting to the right, light on the hands. We're going to lift out of the low back so you're not sinking back on the pelvis, back on the tailbone. And then stay in the twist. Take the right arm up. First, find all the length you can on that right side, and then lean over to the left. You're half twisting, half side bending. And this time, right arm will cross in front of the left, hands resting on the legs. You round the back. And then lifting up into your eagle arm variation. All right, let that go. Undo the legs, stretch them out, give them a shake. We're gonna do each side one more time, but we're gonna do it flowing with the breath. So a little quicker cadence. Right, so left leg is in front. Set up your seat. Take a breath in and then exhale, leaning forward. And you just go all the way down into the deepest fold that works for you. Take a breath in. And then exhale, walk yourself over to the right. Inhale to stretch out through the left fingertips. And then exhale into that side bend, right palm to the ground, arm up and over. Take a breath in. Then exhale, float that arm down by your side, keeping right ear to right shoulder as you lift up. Breathing in into that neck stretch. Exhale the hand down, roll the chin to your chest and lift up. Good. Take a breath in. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, leaning to the right. Crossing the arm over. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, lift into your eagle arms. Exhale, let it go. Switch the legs. Right shin in front. Breathing in. Exhale, leaning forward. And inhale into the fold. Exhale, walking over to the left. Inhale here as you stretch out through that right arm. Exhale into the side bend, left hand down, right arm overhead. Inhale, stretch into that side bend. Exhale, bring the right arm down by your side, left ear to left shoulder as you come up. Inhaling in the neck stretch. Exhale, release chin to chest, lift the head, breathing into that nice tall spine. Exhale, twisting to the right. And inhale, right arm up. Exhale, leaning left. Cross the arms, breathing in. Exhale, round the back. Inhale up into your eagle arms. Exhale, let it go. One more time each side. Left leg in front, cross the shins. Take a breath in, nice tall spine. Exhale, fold center. Inhale into the fold. Exhale, walking over to the right. Inhale, stretch out through that left arm. Exhale into the side bend. Right hand down, left arm overhead. Inhale here. Exhale, float the left arm down, right ear to right shoulder as you come up into that neck stretch. Pause for the inhale. Exhale, release the head. Breathing in. Exhale, twisting left. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, cross that left arm over the right. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, lift the spine, eagle arms. Exhale, let it go. Last time through, switch the legs. Right leg in front. Take a breath in. Exhale and fold. Inhale in the fold. Exhale, walking left, stretch out through that right arm as you breathe in. Exhale, plant the left palm, side bend to the left. Inhale here. Exhale, float the right arm down, come up into that neck stretch, heavy head. Release the chin to the chest, lift the spine, take a breath in. Exhale, twisting right. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, leaning left. Inhale, cross the arms. Exhale, round the back. Inhale up into your eagle arms. And exhale, let it go. Release the legs, give them a little shake in front of you, or a little bounce. All right, we're gonna roll the neck, but I want you to get as close to set up for Shavasana as you can, so then you don't have to get up and fidget with stuff. So we're gonna roll the neck and then move right into our Yoga Nidra. So decide what you want to do for the legs. I always do Stonehenge for Nidra. It just feels really good on my back and my hips. So I like the blocks, the bolster, legs on top. You could recreate the same thing with a couch or comfy chair. You could just have the legs straight, bolster in the backs of the knees, that blanket roll under the heels. You could do a butterfly shape. I tend to like as few bent angles as possible when I'm doing Nidra, so I can feel the body scan and feel the energy flow. But it's really up to you what's most comfortable. So set up the legs, set up the spine. I'm going to walk you through the rolling. Have a pillow or a blanket nearby once you take the block and the balls out, support for the head. You can go ahead and cover yourself. You can get all those details taken care of. And I'll give you a moment to do that. I feel ready for bed now. Almost there. Okay, no rush. Keep getting the legs set up. Make sure you're warm, socks, sweaters, and then have your block on the lowest setting, the balls in their tote, and then you'll lay on your back with your head on the block and the balls in your hand. And I'll meet you there. Oh, and maybe also having an eye covering close by. So you've got whatever substitute you're going to use once you take this block out to support the head, and then something to cover the eyes. Such a happy place to be in the arms of gravity. Here we are again, waxing poetic about laying down. Okay, still no rush, but just meet me when you're ready. You're going to lift the head, slide the balls into those little dimples right at the base of the skull. So the head is perched, should drop the chin a little bit. Sorry if that got louder in the microphone. Drop your chin a little bit. And then I really like just that little adjustment for the neck and the spine. If I press my head down into the balls, I lift my shoulders and slide them away from my head and then put them back down. Just creating a little more room for the upper back. And then if you want, we're going to take 2 minutes. You can nod the head up and down. You can shake the head no. You can tip over onto one ball, so you're just perched on one, and then nod or circle the head. Also a great place to move the jaw around. It's also perfectly fine to not do any of the movement and just use the weight of the head. One more minute. Releasing those upper traps where they attach at the base of the skull. Also stimulating the vagus nerve. Turning that dimmer switch of the nervous system way down. Last few breaths. And then to come out, you'll take it in segments. So you'll lift the head, slide the balls out, rest the head on the block. Take a few breaths. And then with as little fussing as you can, you lift the head, take the block out, slide that pillow in, cover the eyes. Any last touches to your Shavasana shape? Last little bit of movement. Yawns, sighs, all those good nervous system responses or signals that you're safe. Just take a deep breath in and feel coolness and calmness spreading throughout the body. And as you breathe out, feel your cares and worries flowing out of you, dropping away. Become aware of your body and relax yourself completely. Make yourself physically calm and steady. Feel that the legs are relaxed, the trunk, the head, the arms and hands. Develop awareness of your physical body right from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Relax your whole body mentally. Relax yourself by breathing normally and becoming aware of the breath as it moves between navel and throat. Awareness of your natural breath, no forcing. Navel to throat breathing. Continue with this awareness and slowly feel yourself becoming more relaxed. If you like, taking a moment to set your resolve, your sankalpa, that heartfelt desire. Be consistent. Plant the resolve at one place and do not change it. And certainly the resolve will come true if the soil is ready. And repeat your resolve with feeling and awareness 3 times. And then setting that resolve aside, knowing you'll come back to it later. We'll now move into our body scan. Awareness of the parts of the body, the consciousness moving around the body, and keep on moving. And as your awareness moves, it changes into prana, or that vital energy in the form of a current of energy. And try not to concentrate on any one part, but let your mind jump freely from one part to the next. And we'll start with the right hand and move along the right side. Right hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, right thigh, kneecap, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, right toe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now go to the left hand, moving along the left side, beginning with the left hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, left thigh, kneecap, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, left toe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now going backwards up the right side, starting down at the right foot, go to the right toes and start from the bottom. Right big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth, top of the foot, sole of the foot, heel, ankle, calf muscle, kneecap, thigh, hip, waist, armpit, shoulder, upper arm, elbow, lower arm, wrist, back of the hand, palm of the hand, right thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger. Now go to the left side, starting at the bottom. Go to the left toe, left big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth, top of the foot, sole of the foot, heel, ankle, calf muscle, kneecap, thigh, hip, waist, armpit, shoulder, upper arm, elbow, lower arm, wrist, back of the hand, palm of the hand, left thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger. Go to the back of the body. Go to the back of the head where it touches the floor. Back of the head, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, the whole spine, right hip, left hip, right buttock, left buttock, back of the right thigh, back of the left thigh, back of the right knee, back of the left knee, right calf muscle, left calf muscle, right ankle, left ankle, right heel, left heel. Now, starting from the bottom and working our way back up, right ankle, left ankle, right calf muscle, left calf muscle, back of the right knee, back of the left knee, back of the right thigh, back of the left thigh, right buttock, left buttock, right hip, left hip, whole spine, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of the head. Now go to the front of the body, go to the very top of the head, forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the space between the eyebrows, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right nostril, left nostril, right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right chest, left chest, middle of the chest, navel, upper abdomen, lower abdomen, right groin, left groin, right thigh, left thigh, right knee, left knee, right toe, left toes. Now working from the bottom back to the top, right toes, left toes, right knee, left knee, right thigh, left thigh, right groin, left groin, lower abdomen, upper abdomen, navel, right chest, left chest, middle of the chest, right collarbone, left collarbone, throat, jaw, chin, lower lip, upper lip, right cheek, left cheek, right nostril, left nostril, right ear, left ear, right eye, left eye, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, eyebrow center, forehead, top of the head. Feel the whole of the right leg, the whole of the left leg, both legs together. Whole of the right arm, whole of the left arm, both arms together. Whole of the back together. Whole of the front together. Whole of the head together. The whole body. Visualize the whole body. Become aware of the meeting points between your body and the floor. Feel the floor holding you like a baby in arms. Now concentrate on your body as if you are seeing it from the outside. Look on your body as an object. See your head, your clothes, your whole body from top to toes. See your feet, your legs, abdomen, chest, arms, hands, clothing, nose, eyes, forehead, hair, everything reflected in that mirror. Awareness of your body as an object held by the floor. Become aware of your breathing and following the movement of breath from navel to throat, throat to navel. Awareness of breathing and awareness of relaxation. Remember your sankalpa, that resolve that you made at the beginning of the practice. Remembering your resolve and repeating it to yourself 3 times clearly with maximum feeling and awareness. Relax all efforts and bring your attention to the natural breath. The natural breath flowing in and out of the nose. Maintain your awareness of the breath, and at the same time, develop your awareness of physical relaxation. Awareness of relaxation and awareness of your physical existence. Develop awareness of your body and visualize yourself lying on the floor, supported by props, warm and relaxed. And gradually take your mind out and visualize the surrounding room. Let your mind become completely external, taking in the sounds. Again, those things you can feel, even taste or smell. And lie quietly until you feel your attention is completely externalized. You've reoriented yourself to the space, this day and time, practicing restorative yoga together. And then once you're sure that you're fully awake, you'll start moving your body, stretching yourself. But please take your time. There's no hurry. Letting that movement bring you up to a seat. Excuse me. Finding a hand on the heart, palms in prayer. Offering yourself that final moment of thanks. And closing with a slow breath in, a generous breath out. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.